Greetings, fellow moviegoers, and welcome to Movie Central, the place to talk about movies, TV shows based on movies, toys based on movies, games based on movies, and rides based on movies. I'm your host, Mr. CCS, and this is my pet gorilla, George. Let's get straight into the review. It was time. What was it time for? Time to adapt the longest book into movies for the big screen. Mike Newell was out, and David Yates was in for the rest of the series. With a unique style, a darker tone, and all sorts of crazy stuff, Harry Potter was going to go out with a bang. And let's see how that started out. This is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Now in his 5th year at Hogwarts, Harry, played by Daniel Radcliffe, learns that many in the wizarding community do not know the truth of his encounter with Lord Voldemort, played by Ralph Fiennes. Cornelius Fudge, played by Robert Hardy, Minister of Magic, appoints his toady, Dolores Umbridge, played by Imelda Staunton, as Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, for his fears that Professor Dumbledore, played by Michael Gambon, will take his job. But her teaching is deficient and her methods cruel, so Harry prepares a group of students to defend the school against the rising tide of evil. Understandably, this movie had to be cut down so much since the book was long, but I won't get into that. I'll just see why this movie, while one of the weaker entries, is still great. Let's start with the characters and Harry's journey. Now, being called a liar, Harry must teach the other students at Hogwarts how to defend themselves from the darkness that surrounds the modern world. Moving on, Luna Lovegood, everyone's favorite witch, is introduced, and truth be told, Overhead Voice never liked this character, as she's always acted so emotionless. But again, she gets the job done. Kingsley Shacklebolt is also introduced, and his design is interesting, and he gives a demeaning presence. Tonks is here, and as comedic as ever. Umbridge is straight up revolting, which is awesome. And Bellatrix Lestrange is psychotically evil, and I love her for that. Okay, that was fast. I'm trying to get through this. Let's get to the visuals. Overhead Voice, get over here. 2007 was a year for VFX movies, with films like Spider-Man 3, Transformers, Pirates 3, and The Golden Compass. But those films don't hold a candle to these amazing VFX shots. The broomsticks are polished. This animal transformation thing is cute and oddly disturbing. And obviously, Voldemort and Fox look excellent. Back to you, ye old critic. Okay, the music was done by Nicholas Hooper, who created a whimsical feel to this movie. Check it out for yourself. The action scenes are top-notch. From the opening scene with the Dementors to the battle of the Department of Mysteries, these scenes are awesome. So yeah, this movie, despite being one of the weaker entries in the series, is still a fun movie. With a simple story, great characters, great VFX, great music, and great action, this is just a great movie. Akio, 10 out of 10! Apologies for the breezy reviews, viewers. I've been so busy, and I have no time to make long videos anymore. Long videos will return very soon. Well, that's it for this review. Feel free to leave your thoughts and comments on the movie below. And tune in next week when I take a look at the first MCU Spider-Man movie. With that said, I'm Mr. CCS, this is Movie Central, and that, my friends, is a wrap. See you next week.